The 6 Stages of Masculinity by 𝗙cie mentors. All men naturally evolve through the following stages: boyhood, superhero, warrior, lover, kingship and sage. The boyhood stage is between 0 to 7 years. The nutrient required is affirmation. The one at this stage is rejection. Boys who grow up experiencing unconditional love without any boundaries or consequences for misconduct are susceptible to growing up with a deep sense of entitlement. Boys need these 2 basic messages when they are growing up. You are loved more than you can possibly imagine, and you are not the center of the universe. Without the first, a boy will grow up insecure, uncertain, looking for love and finding it difficult to believe that he is worthy of being loved, even by God. Without the second, he will grow up selfish and self-centered, assuming that everyone else's agenda bows to his own. This stage can be summarized by an African proverb which says, "The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth." The superhero stage is between ages 8 to 14 years. The nutrient required is adventure. The one at this stage is ridicule. The red flag to look out for is mischief. It can be summarized by a quote by Samuel Smiles that states, "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, but all play and no work makes him something worse. Play is serious business for children." The warrior stage is 15 years and above. The nutrients required are responsibilities, discipline, structure, clear boundaries and reward for effort. The one at this stage is restriction. The red flags to look out for are recklessness, spontaneity, laziness, lack of vision, bad company, and insensitivity. The warrior stage can be summarized by a quote by Keith that states, "When you take what you have what it takes." When God wants to use you, he doesn't ask for ability, but availability. When you prove your dependability, responsibility, and stability, he increases your capability. The lover stage is 23 years and above. The nutrient required is winning the heart of the woman of his dreams. The one at this stage is experiencing a heartbreak. The following are the red flags to look out for: promiscuity, fornication, pornography, masturbation, and dating multiple girls with no intention of marrying any of them. Bob Marley once said, "The biggest coward is a man who awakens a woman's love with no intention of loving her." A man must find himself before he finds his woman, or he will damage whatever woman he comes in contact with along the way. Until a man finds himself, he will ruin every woman he comes across. The king stage is 30 years and above. The nutrients required are success, significance, increased responsibilities, accomplishments, gaining financial muscle, growing in one's career, the respect of his peers, and the lady he loves, entering fatherhood, public victories, conquest of milestones. Red flags at the king stage: arrogance, incompetence, fruitless competition, godlessness, bad advisors, growing in the love of money, overconfidence, walking in isolation, neglect of one's family while in pursuit of public glory, lack of older men as mentors, myopic financial decisions, adultery. The sage stage is 50 years and above. Many of them are employers. They empower and facilitate kings. They focus on the greater good of humanity. They fund what is good for others. They understand the value of a life is measured by how much of it was given away. The one at this stage are the overwhelming feelings of regret. Your judgment gets clouded when you don't let go of the past. The past either builds your ego or it feeds your shame. The past is dead except for the life you give it. You can't go to your future if you're still living in the past. You cannot change the past, but you can create a new one. The future gives hope to the past. Only use the past for educational purposes, not as a habitation. What stage are you as a man? Do you know the stages you skipped? What are you doing to maximize the stage you're in? Who have you permitted to keep you accountable? Who are you walking with in your journey?